Hi, my name's Kanban Keith. We're going to make a Christmas card today using the Kanban Winter Wonderland collection. Just 4 simple elements, 1 insert, 1 topper sheet, 2 pieces of card. It's as easy as that. We've taken one of the cards and we've folded it in half. We've just literally put a score line down the card to make it into a card as easy as what we've done there. I'm going to put the ribbon around the outside of the card just to really make it a nice element around the spine. Now this seems a little bit strange doing it this way around, but all will become clear as I get towards the finished elements. So I'm just going to tie this up here a little bit and tie it into a nice little bow. This card is featuring part of the Winter Wonderland collection. Let's just pull those in nice and small so we keep them nice and tight on there. And there we've got our little ribbon around on there. Just going to tear the little bits off of we got from there. So we've now got the card with just a little bit of ribbon on. Now I've put the ribbon on first because I've got some elements that I want to show you how they're going to put on. I've used one of the metallic cards included in this set, and we've used a simple die cut using the crossover machine or something similar to be able to die cut that out. Putting 3D foam backs on the back, you can quite easily then start to mat and layer. And you can just see from on here, I will use my knife in a moment because sometimes these things come off a little bit easier if you just flick the corners up. Really easy to get off using a knife. What we're going to do is we're just going to put this right near to the top of the card, central into the second, but the 3D foam means that it stands proud. Again, then using another element of the card, this one actually already comes in the shape that it is. It's already pre-die cut for you. You don't need to do any cutting with this particular topper. Again, put some 3D foam there behind there because we're now making this pyramage type of effect. It's coming up as we can build onto the elements. So this one now just sits really nicely on top of that one, putting it central into the card. Now we're going to use our little toppers. This is the little character that we're going to use. I'm going to call this my Donny Osmond card. It's full of puppy love. These little characters really do bring the R factor when you're making a nice Christmas card, and in this collection there's lots of different animals included in there. With this you can really bring some really nice touching feelings in there. If I wanted to use some glaze elements on the eyes, I could really make the eyes really pop off. Again, all I'm doing is put 3D foam behind all of the toppers so that it mats and layers up, so it actually stands and starts to come a little bit prouder. Then you've just got to line up the elements so that the whiskers match with the whiskers and everything then sits nice and proudly. Finally, we've got the lovely little top part on here really. You can see they're getting smaller in dimension as we go up. So only 2 pieces of foam behind this particular element because this one's going to be the top side of the card. So this one goes nice in the middle. Again, you've just got to line up the whiskers to the whiskers so that it really does stand out and make it quite a stunning effect because it becomes this pyramide type of effect. Now, I wanted to make this one a little bit different. So using some of the metallic card that I've used from the mat, I've actually made this little concertina piece on here just by putting some score lines down it and making it into a concertina. By doing that, I'm just going to give it a little bit of a different kind of look. Something a bit unusual from the normal of a folding card. And this was really easy to do because all I did is I cut it to the width of the card. Now you can see the reason that I put the ribbon on first is because I'm actually going to mount this over the top of the ribbon. That's now going to stand on there. We're now creating this little element on here. And I've cut another piece of the card that's already pre-foiled and die cut for you. All you do with this is just snip it off and measure it to the size that you want it to be. Again, putting a piece of double-sided adhesive tape around the back. And now what I'm going to do is I'm just going to cover that up so it coordinates all in to the actual card itself. That's really making it really quite nice now, and it's tying in the patterns and the designs. Now using this character here, this is another one of the toppers that's included in the set. By putting 3D foam down at the bottom, what I'm actually doing is I was just going to put these so it stands a little bit prouder from the main image on the card. This is giving it a secondary image type of effect. And by putting him down here, right at the bottom, you'll see how it's all going to come and make a really nice pretty card. The set includes also some lovely little sentiments. These are beautifully foiled and already pre-die cut. Again, putting 3D foam behind there, we're just going to make the sentiment look a little bit proud by putting it over on this side over here. Now, included in this set, it does have these lovely little canapes. They're beautifully die cut. And the idea with these is that you can just use them as accents over the top of some of the elements. going to use this slightly different because I'm going to put that element underneath there so that it highlights the sentiment. And then on this one, I'm actually going to put this over the top of our lovely little character here. He's beautiful, isn't he? This is our little Poppy Love little character on here as well. Now, we're nearly getting there because now we need to decorate the inside of the card. And this collection comes with these beautiful three-fold inserts. What do we mean by a three-fold insert? This insert basically has got the front page and it's then got the two inside covers. And you can see from here it tells its own little story. By putting a spine of tape down the back here, we can then just lift that off and put it inside of the card. Lining the tape up to the spine of the card and just putting it into the center on there, we can mix and match and just firmly push down on there. That insert now is firmly matched in there, and you can see you've got pages now inside your card. This one is a really nice, lovely insert. So now, if I turn it this way, we can actually just show you how this finished card now looks. It comes with this lovely little element on here. It stands up proud, as you can see from there. You've got a beautiful card that says all of the words that you need to say to somebody special this Christmas. Hope you enjoyed this card. See you later.